Don't worry.
Say nothing. We know we don't even cut this out. You know, I'm not gonna cut this out.
Why?
I'm gonna put this in so he can figure it out. You know, you're gonna have bare guys at home going, oh, she's talking about me. Fenella might be talking about me. You're gonna be doing bare calculations. Cool. Welcome back to Pure Chattings. You get me? Whatever. I think this is like episode 6 or something like that. Go on, people. Yeah.
I said this light, fam.
I'm telling you, yeah, fam, I'm mad hungry this, so I'm just gonna blame it on
You
that.
never eat.
Huh, fam? I have not eaten.
At a drive-through before coming.
But big man thing, I was gonna go McDonald's. Mothers are gonna go McDonald's, yeah, but I was already late in it. I was only 10 minutes late. I thought to myself,
40 minutes late.
I can't be the same as last week, fam.
Oh yeah, and you walked in.
I don't care. That was a sick entrance, fam.
Oh, you mean
that
last
was a
week's
sick,
one?
Yeah, that was a sick entrance.
Yeah,
I don't care, fam. I look
you're
like a
sick
G walking in, fam. I don't care.
You know,
And Fenella, you was looking different last week still.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah, fam. He was looking different last week.
Was looking different last week?
Yeah, I was looking nice still.
She was looking different last week still. Yeah. Anyway, guys, what are we talking about today, Nnia? Go on then.
First, let's talk about abortion, innit?
Yeah.
And like abortion laws, whether you agree that it should be illegal, because I know in Alabama, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alabama it was made illegal recently. So whether you think it should have been made illegal or just your
your views on abortion in
exactly.
general, to be honest. Just abortion in general, just your views and opinions on it in general, innit?
Yeah.
Innit? So what are you guys thinking?
Are you guys pro-life or pro-choice?
That's a sticky
That's
one.
a big question, you know.
That's a sticky one. Obviously, it's situational, man. It's situational. It depends. Like, for example, like if I was with a girl, yeah, and she wanted to get abortion, and we both was not ready to have children, then I'm not gonna lie, I'll be for it, innit, yeah. But then I understand the other point of view too, where it's just like that's still a life and you can't kill it. Get me? So I understand both points of the spectrum, but I don't think you can judge people. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I don't think you can judge people on the decision. Everyone's different at the end of the day. Everyone's different.
With me, I'm kind of both, but it's a thing where it depends on the circumstances, because obviously there's some situations where, of course, someone's going to get an abortion. Like, for example, if you guys saw that 11-year-old girl that got raped and she wants to get an abortion, but where she lives, it's now illegal. Yeah. But how can you do that to a little girl? She can die if she gives birth. She's too young. So in cases like that, then yeah. But then, you know, there's some people, it's like, I don't want to say a thing like they take the mick because you know that you can get an abortion, but it's like you're just having sex unprotected.
Oh,
then you get pregnant, abortion. Do it again,
obviously,
abortion.
I'm not even trying to judge people, but there's a couple of girls out there that move a bit mad, you know. They're like, okay, yeah, they do their thing, yeah. And if they think, okay, if I get pregnant, calm.
Abortion.
Abort the thing.
Because they know that
now you're moving mad.
Exactly.
Now you're in secondary school, fam.
Oh, no.
I went to all boys school. I don't know about that. But fam, a couple girls, they move a bit loose still.
Yeah,
like,
that one is mocking
an
it.
abortion isn't just a thing where, okay, you can have unprotected sex, you know.
Exactly.
It's a like kind of a last resort kind of thing.
Yeah,
you get me?
I agree.
So yeah, no, them type of people need to chill.
But how about if you have an abortion because you genuinely know that you can't fully take care of the child?
But the thing is, do you know what my thing is though? I feel like if you are having sex, then you should know that there is a possibility that you're going to get pregnant.
Yeah.
100%.
So even though nobody's going to do it, but then just have sex when you think you're ready to have a child.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do get pregnant, it's not an issue.
Well, obviously, a lot of people are guilty of, you know, having sex out of not wanting to have a child. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know about that.
I didn't even know what sex is anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you have to think like realistically, yeah, or logically, fam. When it comes to like condoms and stuff like that, they're not 100%. They're not 100%.
Yeah.
You get me? It's not 100% effective. Yeah. Even that thing, what's it called? The implant. Yeah. Even that, it's like 99.7%. You get me? Yeah. Is it? Fam, my luck is so bad. Yeah. That 0.003% will be me, cuz. You get me?
One opening there.
Trust me, fam, that would be me. So you know what I mean? Like, you have to think, all right, cool. I know I'm doing this, yeah, and the possibility is me having a child. So if you know in your situation now, cool, like, yeah, I won't be able to afford to have a child, yeah. Like, you have to know those consequences are there.
Yeah.
And an abortion, yeah, for that, you're not be able to fund the child. I think that's not a good reason not to do it. To have, I don't think that's a good reason.
That you can't fund.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good reason not to have a child.
Yeah, also that's what I'm saying, because you should have known. Because
100.
if you're having sex, like I said, you know that you can end up pregnant.
Yeah.
So it's like, just because, okay, no, I don't have money. Okay, so don't have sex then.
Because I feel like people are like, oh yeah, I won't be able to provide the life that I want to give my child.
Yeah.
And I feel like they say that in a way like you're trying to seem like you're being nice to the child.
Yeah.
But what's nice of giving the child life? Yeah, giving the child life or killing it basically.
And
that's
the thing
not
is,
a
there's
nice
other options
option.
like adoption, for example.
Oh yeah.
If you think you can't give the life that your child deserves, then probably someone else could.
Oh, but
You don't really have to
then
abort
that's
it.
a bit deep as well. Because when you look at children that are like in foster care and stuff like that, they're usually like, I don't know, like kind of off the roads. You get me?
Yeah, it's true.
You get me?
It's
They're not really
sad.
living like good lives. You get
Only
me? So
some
it's
are
sad.
lucky.
Yeah, some are lucky in it, but yeah, they're not really living good lives. I don't think they're treated nicely. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. In that aspect, it's a bit mad. Like just putting your child into adoption.
And
That's
then
a bit
sometimes
mad.
the child will be like, why didn't my mum want me?
Exactly,
Why didn't my dad want me?
exactly. There's no
Like,
explanation there
causes
for them. You get
problems.
me? Like then they get their foster parents. They're like, you're not my real mum.
Yeah.
You know them ones. Like it's just bare
Yeah.
problems
Some
that
EastEnders
are
kind of
unnecessary.
Big man.
Some EastEnders shit.
Trust
So,
me.
at what point would you say life begins?
I was literally going to ask that question because everyone has their own definition of when
Yeah.
life begins. But for me personally, how many weeks is it that the child gets their heartbeat?
Google.
Because
I
I think that's when
life.
life begins, realistically. Because if you don't have a heartbeat, then...
Then, okay,
What's
you're not
that?
Really,
But some people, they think that life begins from when the egg is fertilized.
Yeah, that's, I
exactly,
don't believe in
Then
that.
some people think as soon as you get pregnant, that's when life begins. But I don't think that's when life begins. I think life begins
8 weeks.
when they get a heart. So 8 weeks then.
Yeah,
That's
8
when I
weeks.
think life begins.
I agree because think about it. If you haven't got right now, what will classify you as being dead if your heart isn't beating?
Yeah,
Is it?
exactly.
So yeah, I'll say life begins then. So you're saying before that it's okay, not okay, but you'd understand
Yeah.
an abortion. Even that's a bit mad though, because then it's gonna develop into a beating heart. Do you get me?
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
true.
It's gonna develop into that.
And that's gonna be a problem.
I just hope I never get into this situation. Oh my goodness, no! I hope I don't get into this situation.
Wrap yourself up warm, Max. Wrap yourself up warm.
You know. Oh crap! No shit. Now that's scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my fears, fam.
What, you mean just getting a girl pregnant?
Fam, it's not even. Do you know what? Yeah. At this age, I swear to God, like I don't want to have a baby, but depending on the girl, if I got a girl pregnant, that honestly, I thought to myself, I can actually see myself. I don't mind you being in my life, for however many years, then I'd care. But I wouldn't care too tough. You get me? I'll be like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I promise you, it all depends on the girl. If the girl,
if you don't like her?
is one girl, that I think to myself, oh my God, you cannot be in my life. Yeah, you cannot be in my life for another however many years. Cause deep it, even if you don't stay with this girl, that's the mother of your child
Exactly,
now. So you're gonna,
always-
she's always gonna be there. So
Yeah.
if I think to myself, you cannot be in my life, then boy, that's when I'll be stressing. That's when I'll be crying.
You be
You
telling
get
her,
me?
you know, you just...
The thing is,
Slide
you
it
can't,
up, slide
you
it
can't
up.
Yeah,
tell.
I was gonna
Slide
say
it-
that. Would you ever tell a girl that, or not even tell, but advise a girl that she should abort, like a girl that you're seeing, or even if it's your girlfriend?
What are you saying, Nnia?
Would you?
I'd probably find it hard to tell her, like, you know, I think you need to consider an abortion, but I might just ask her, like, do you want, you know what I mean? Just maybe try and
Like in a different
persuade,
way.
you know, lead a decision somewhere else, and maybe like she might not be ready for this, or maybe we're both in uni, or you know, like, are you sure you're gonna be able to actually cater to this child's every needs and all that kind of stuff? But as far as seeing myself tend to have an abortion, you know, that's a... And also, some of you girls are a bit, you know, you could be like, no, it's my body.
Fam,
You know, it's my
fam,
body,
I was
I'm having
literally
a
gonna
bit-
say this. I literally gonna say
Yeah.
this, fam. The one reason I wouldn't tell her to get an abortion is because I know she'll switch her mind up. You get me, fam? If she was en route to get an abortion, she's like, yeah, I'm en route to get an abortion. I was like, I can't lie, I think we should get an abortion. She'll probably be like, what? You trying to tell me what to do?
Just for
And
that, I
she'll be
won't
like,
get
fuck
it.
it, I'm never having this child. I'll be like, oh shit. Nah, fam, nah. I would not say a damn thing.
Yeah.
I'll just sit there and be like, oh my God, I pray to God that she gets an abortion. But I'll just be like, and just hope that whatever happens,
Yeah,
happens.
that's
I'll let
the
it
thing.
play out, innit?
But do you know what? Another thing is that I feel like girls are a bit wrong for, like, some girls, because not every girl does this. But like, say for example, you lot beat now, then the girl gets pregnant. She's told the boy, and then the boy's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not ready, sort of thing. Then she's like, okay, well, it's my body. Like, I want the baby. I'm gonna keep it. You've already told the girl you're not ready, and say you're like, okay, cool. If you have this baby, then I won't be in the baby's life, sort of thing. So if she decides to have that baby, that's her own
Yeah, she
sort of
can't-
thing.
yeah.
But some girls, when they have the baby, they still expect the boy to be in the child's life.
Yeah,
but the thing is, they already voiced it, even
But
though you
at-
should
at
be in the
end of
child's life.
At the end of the
but
day,
they did voice it. Sort
you've
of
done
thing.
the act. Now you have to pay the consequences.
that's the
You
thing.
get me?
Definitely.
You have to pay the
Because-
consequences. You've had. And now you've got responsibility to be in this baby's life. I know certain people won't, yeah, but like that's your responsibility. Really, you should be doing it. You get me? So the girl's kind of right in saying that.
Yeah,
but
she
she
definitely is.
I just say her intent of doing it is wrong.
Yeah.
You get me? Because she's doing it like maliciously. So I say that's a bit wrong. But at the end of the day, she's right, man. If you had that baby,
Defo.
you have got to suck it up and just be
Word.
a man in it.
I feel like even though things may change after a girl, finds out that she's pregnant, but I feel like before that, couldn't it be solved by having like a simple conversation? For example, if you do get pregnant, would you want to, you know what I mean? Would you keep the
So
baby?
before
or
you
not?
beat, you always have a
No,
conversation.
not
Before we
necessarily.
do this, I save you to get pregnant, yeah? That'll dampen the mood, cuz.
When you're just chatting to the girl and you just kind of like find out like what she's on, like just.
Well, like before anything ever happens.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like don't you think it could
It
be
depends on
sorted
your
though?
relationship with the girl.
That's
though.
the thing, because
It
it's like,
depends.
you know how sometimes the minute they can kind of like suss out if they feel like a girl might
Try and
be on it
trap
to
them.
you know what I mean?
Try and trap them.
And if you feel like a girl might be out to trap you, obviously you'd be wary before having sex with that girl.
Oh, if
Obviously,
I
someone
think
might not,
if I think a girl's trying to trap me, I
Yeah.
would stay far away.
that's what I'm saying,
I would stay miles away.
Exactly, but for them who don't, and then
Yes.
the girl does get full pregnancy and I'm keeping the baby, is like, what do you expect? You know what I mean? If they kind of had that conversation before, I'm not saying sit up on the bed before, with your Jimmy in one hand, yeah. Jimmy one hand, she got contraceptive on another hand, and they're talking. But I mean, like, if there was some way, I don't know how, but if there was some way of kind of like having a conversation, I feel like, don't you think it would be
Nah, yeah, you're
if
right.
it was possible?
You're right, but that's unlikely.
Yeah,
fam.
exactly,
Unless
that's
it's
the
like
thing.
your girl, unless it's like your
Yeah.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
that is so unlikely,
Yeah.
fam. You have to be close with this girl for that shit to
Yeah.
happen.
Word,
Because
word.
otherwise, I'm not gonna lie. Say if I was sitting on a bed and some girl just came, we're about to do something, and she's like, so if I was to get pregnant, I'll be like, wait. In my head, yeah, bare things will be spinning off. I'll be like, wait, so you're thinking about getting pregnant? That means you're trying to get pregnant. That means you're trying to trap me. All these things will be spinning in my head, and I'll be like, we're not doing it no more. Safe. I'll dip. So you know what I mean? Like, yeah, those conversations, they're unlikely to happen, fam.
Story time coming up.
Oh shit, got it.
No.
I've actually got a story.
Oh, finally! Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Okay. For goodness sake. Cool. I remember one time when I was in sixth form, there was this teacher that I had, Jam. And then we were talking about abortion. I can't even remember why, but it was me, her, and Roslyn. So she was telling us about this woman. I think it was her sister. And then how she, when she was younger, she used to just like beat, have abortion, beat, have abortion, beat, have
Bloody
abortion,
hell.
beat, like repetitive. So now, when she's married, she's ready to have her child, she couldn't have the child.
Peak.
Yeah, that's
Because when you're having an abortion,
it's
yeah,
fucking up your insides, innit?
sometimes they can suck it out, like.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or,
I'm not
or
gonna lie,
you
I
get,
don't
or
know.
you can take a pill thing. So like, if you're doing the one where it sucks it out, that's messing you up now. So now, when you want to have a child, it's not happening.
I think every form of abortion, like
It
kind
can
of
affect
yeah,
you.
because even the other one, isn't it like kind of when you had your period, the baby will come out of your period.
Yeah.
You get me? So even that's kind of messing
It's
up.
affecting
That's
you.
messing up inside. So yeah, I think they even tell you when you're having abortion that there's a risk that you won't be able to have a child when you're older. So I think
My goodness.
that's
That's
a
why
bit mad.
you need to be careful. You can't just be doing any higgy hagger.
Trust
Word.
me.
Just because abortion
Trust
is there,
me.
don't just be, having abortion every 2 weeks or so. Like, it's too much.
Also, guys, straight for the point, soul ties are real. Soul ties
Yeah.
are real. Like, watch who you're beating, fam. Soul ties are real. Okay, sorry. Okay. Advertisement there, fam. Nah, little advertisement. But nah, fam, big man thing. Yeah, you need to watch out for this thing. And also, like, abortions, they affect the girl, like, mentally as well.
Yeah.
Deep it, because obviously, I'm a guy, so I won't know these things. And you haven't had an abortion, so like,
So I
I
wouldn't
don't
know.
you wouldn't know either. But I'm pretty sure, like, from what I've read and from stories I've heard, yeah, like, when a girl has an abortion, like, that it sticks with them. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh my God, what could they think about the what ifs? What could have been if they had this baby? They think, oh my days, like, I killed. Do you know, it affects them mentally, innit? So it's something that is not something that should be taken lightly. Like, oh, yeah, I'm pregnant. Let me just have an abortion. Like, family,
Yeah.
this thing can stick with you for your whole life. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, nah.
But
Yeah.
who are these people letting man them just hit raw anyhow though? That's fam. You can't rely. You can't leave up to the man them. You know, sometimes man them can be sloppy. They can be lazy. You can't just leave up to man to just make sure he pulls out. You know, some girls will just let you do anyhow, fam. No Jimmy, no nothing. You just
So too many people. Yeah, we say live in the moment. Too many people actually live in the moment.
But it's a
fam.
two-way thing as well, though.
Of course, but obviously.
Oh yeah, it's a two-way thing.
Yeah, I know, because some men can be a little bit, you know, like forward in that sense. But you obviously, man, them come prepared with your Jimmy, like come prepared, like come strapped up.
Yeah, and if she provides the Jimmy, don't trust it, bro.
For has holes in it.
Yeah, don't trust
I
it.
knew that was coming.
If she provides it, don't trust it. Just go home.
Yeah, you were handling it. Mike, it looked like you were having a flashback, innit?
Dodgy, never that. I'm celibate anyway, so it's my fault. Yeah, nah, fam, 100, yeah.
Do you think men should like have a say when it comes to abortion? Because since it is men that made this new abortion law, so like, what do you lot think
Stop
of it?
generalizing men about it.
No, I'm just saying it's men that made the
Girls drag
abortion
men
law.
though in the end with this abortion thing, fam. They're like, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear the word abortion come out of a man's mouth.
Trust me, they're like, you have no say because
Yeah,
our body. You have to be a
absolutely
bit mad. Look at this girl's face. Fuck off!
They're like, men, don't put your mouth there. Don't put your mouth where abortion
Fam,
is
you
there.
go, and they're like, they start going mad. It's like, hey, chill, fam. Nah, big man thing though, like, I think men should have a say, but I understand where the women come from. But men should have a say. Fam, this baby's half mine at the end of the day. Do you get me? It's half mine. So let's think about the flip side, because we're talking about actually having an abortion.
But wait, pause. So that's the thing, yeah. Men can only have a say when it's their child. Then basically,
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
What, you mean
fam.
because you said,
Why would
because
he?
you said,
Fam, if it's not my child, I don't give two shits.
no, that's
what's
what I'm
happening.
saying.
Oh.
Like, that's what I'm saying. In general, can men have a say on abortion?
Oh,
'Cause
talking about
of
abortion
course,
in general.
in general, yeah.
Oh.
Because of course, if it's your girl, then yeah, you're gonna have a say because it is your child at the end of the day.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying, because it was men that made this abortion law,
There was some
which
Okay.
women-
I think
Yeah, fam, no,
doesn't
that's
make
stupid.
sense.
That's stupid. That makes no sense. That makes no
knew
sense. That's why you bought two in it.
Yeah, I bought that one for him.
Oh, see, Max is doing his own, innit? Might as well get sponsored by Carmex, because I said both you got Carmex.
Carmex, if you're watching this, sponsor us, man. Come on.
And Vaseline.
Nah, more Carmex still. But that's if you're watching this, sponsor us too.
If you're watching
Just
this
in
on
case.
YouTube, subscribe.
Yeah, trust me. We want to start monetizing. What was it? What were we saying?
Yeah.
Making the laws and
The law
Oh
thing,
yeah, no,
like,
that
what do you
is
lot think of
stupid.
it?
I'm not gonna lie, that's stupid. How can we how can a man say that no woman is allowed to have an abortion? Like, you're not the one going through it. How can a man say no woman ever is allowed to have an abortion? Okay, cool. When you categorize it, and say, alright, cool, me and this girl are having a baby, and I want to have my say. Okay, I understand there. But if you're talking about women as in general as a whole, a man can't make that decision. That makes no sense.
That's why I think where the women were coming from when they were saying, "Oh, men can't have a say on abortion until like you experience it." I think they meant it as in like how I'm saying it, sort of thing. Not like if it's your partner, because obviously you can have a say when it comes to that. Because I was seeing that the men that made the law, one of the guys said, "Oh, if a woman gets raped, it's God's will."
Wait, what?
Fam,
I say it's
I
probably,
need to send you the thing if I find it.
Yeah, I saw
It
one
was
guy say.
showing
One
what
guy
they
said, if a woman gets raped, she should just enjoy it. She
Deep
should
it.
just make
Imagine,
good,
fam.
make good
And
of a
these
bad
are the
situation.
men that made the law.
if his
Yeah.
daughter
This
or mum gets
abortion.
raped, if his daughter or mum gets or wife gets
Like,
raped,
He wouldn't be
he's
saying
riding
that.
out,
Keep the
so
same energy.
Exactly,
he's-
keep the
he's-
same
he's
energy.
He's moving mad. Yeah, these people, they're tapped, bro. They're tapped. They're tapped.
yeah, there should have been more female input though in
I
the making
agree.
of those laws, because I don't see how a man could just
And I saw something on Instagram, so it was Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan. It was Piers Morgan, and he was just talking about it in it, So I was interviewing this woman in Alabama, and she was saying, I agree with the laws, they're blah blah blah. And he was like, so you're saying that you're pro-life? And she was like, yeah, but he was like, but in Alabama, it's legal to have a gun. Yeah, it's legal to have a gun. There's death sentence there, so you're choosing to kill people. So how are you trying to say you're
Exactly.
pro-life? You're not pro-life. fam.
Exactly.
He was like, okay, have you got a gun? She's like, yeah, I've got a gun. I own a gun for protection. So he's like, so say if something happened, would you shoot the person with your gun? She was like, yes, I would, just for protecting my life. And he's like, then you're not pro-life, so shut up.
Exactly.
You get me?
Exactly.
I'm thinking, my
You can shoot
jigger.
that
You're talking so much sense.
So
fam. I
much
was thinking, no, fam, you're not pro-life. You're just talking rubbish. You just put this law in place For what reason, fam? I actually don't, where did it even come from? No, it just came out of the
Where,
blue, fam.
innit? It
Fam,
was
I was just
random.
sleeping one day, wake up and
And
people
then
would
it
be.
was
I was like, what's going on? Fam, I'm telling you, this America's some type of place. But yeah, I don't understand. No, I agree with you. Men shouldn't have a say.
Why that? I don't see why.
And it's so mad that it was coming from a woman as well. That just makes me
Yeah,
so sad.
fam. I don't know where she got that mentality from. I don't understand.
And there's a lot of these women who are actually like pro-life, because even sometimes I was watching this thing on Netflix, even though it's like not real, but this happened in real life, and there'll be people outside the abortion clinics saying stuff like, "Oh, you're gonna go to hell."
See, that's a bit mad. That's a
like
bit mad.
they're just out there and they're protesting, and already if someone's having an abortion, they already feel guilty because even if the baby's not 8 weeks of a heartbeat or whatever, you still feel somewhat bad because
Yeah.
it's still
true.
a life at the end of the day.
It's true. That's
And
why I
then
said it
them
affects them
people are
mentally.
there, you're just making things worse.
Nah,
Like it's just so
they're
sad.
pagans. But cool. I like understanding things from every single point of view. You get me? So when it's coming from those pro-life people's point of view, not that stupid woman that was talking rubbish, but those actual pro-life people's point of view, yeah, I actually understand where they're coming from. So say if you're religious or something like that, yeah, like you saying, like for example, the death penalty, yeah, you wouldn't agree with the death penalty because who are you to judge someone and who are you to take away someone's life? Do you know what I mean? That's for God to do, not
Yeah.
for you to do. Yeah. So in the same sense as abortion, like they might think of it that way. So they
Yeah.
might be like, it's not your decision to take away someone's life. Yeah. If life is coming, that's God's decision for it not to happen. You get me? So I kind of understand it in their way.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, everyone's different, and you know, everyone's got their own personal problems that they're going through. You get me? So yeah. And also in the Alabama thing, yeah, it was a thing where I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, that even if say like the woman's gonna have a baby and it might affect her life, like she might either get really ill, she could die from having this baby. Is it a thing where she still had to have the baby?
She still has to have the baby.
What the hell, fam?
The law makes no sense.
What the hell? What kind of
It makes
stupidness
no
is this, fam?
sense.
We're going backwards. We're
Literally.
going backwards. This makes no sense.
It don't make sense at all.
No, it's too stupid. It's too stupid. But like condensing it now, yeah. So say if you were to get pregnant, yeah, and then your part say if you were to get pregnant, yeah.
You don't have a kid.
Not now.
Not now,
Okay.
bro.
Silly boy.
Trust me.
No, but like you said, if so, you said God forbid as if.
No, but I know he
No,
meant
yeah,
now though.
now,
I-
bro.
I didn't know
man.
that, that's why,
Now,
that's why.
bro. Come
I
on,
didn't
man.
Alright,
Come on,
cool.
10 years down the line, man's gonna be Godfather. You know them ones. Alright, cool. But now, say if you to get pregnant, yeah, and then your man, yeah, or the person you were having the baby with, yeah, would you let him have a say?
Yeah.
You sure? You
Yeah,
say
I
that
would.
with a smile on your face.
I
I don't
would.
believe
No, I
you,
would.
fam.
I would.
Okay.
What about you, Max? If you was to get pregnant, would you let your man ever say?
You're moving completely and utterly mad. You're moving completely and utterly mad. Dumb boy, fam. Dumb child.
It's
fam.
2019, you know.
Anywho, pretending you didn't say that. Fam. Cool. We have to think about it from other ways as well, though. Yeah. So, because I know loads of girls, yeah, wouldn't let the guy have a say. Like, they actually don't think they're like, it's my body, blah, blah. But it gets deep, yeah. Say if, yeah, the girl gets pregnant and the guy wants to keep the baby and the girl doesn't want to keep the baby, yeah, then it gets a bit mad. Do you know what I mean? Like, fam, the girl's like, nah, I'm not having this baby. She aborts the baby. And the guy actually wanted this baby, but he doesn't have a say. Fam, that can affect him mentally as well.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
definitely.
100%.
So, yeah, no, I think the guy should definitely be able to have a say. But it depends, though. Depends which way.
That's the hard thing because
Depends which way.
because the girl is physically going through
That's-
it.
I was
what
gonna
makes it
say
so
that,
difficult.
yeah.
You know, that's what makes it so
That's what
difficult.
makes it hard, because it's like she doesn't want the baby, but then he does. So the thing where
But it's half him. It's half him.
it's
I know,
true,
but
but the thing is,
obviously
she's the one
yeah.
carrying the baby for 9 months.
I
She's the one that's
know,
gonna have
but-
to push the baby,
but
and then
that-
she's gonna do
exactly.
all of that, but she doesn't even want the child.
Word.
But he wants it. Like,
it's
It's
his
true,
child.
though.
She shouldn't have had sex then. Like, nah, it's his.
I know,
it's his
I
child
understand
too.
fully.
But
Nah.
physically, she's going through all them contractions.
I
them
fully
hours
understand.
of labor.
I fully understand, because then if like worst comes to worst, he could actually just dip out whenever he wanted to. But at the end of the day, it's a two-way thing, and I think in that situation, the guy should be able to have a say. But when it flips around and the girl wants a baby and the guy doesn't, I don't really think the guy should have much of a say, because as you said, she's the one going through all that shit, and if she wants to have the baby and go through it, even knowing the consequences that you can dip out, then she should be able to do it. So. Yeah,
But do you know what it is as well? Like, even though we say that the guy should have a say, I feel like at the end of the day, it's always going to be the woman's decision. Because no matter what the guy says, if she wants the baby, she's going to have the baby.
Oh yeah, fam.
if he
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
want the baby and she don't want, if he wants the baby and she don't want the baby, then she'll have an abortion.
She can have a
Like,
fam.
literally,
she
no
doesn't even
matter
have to,
what
she doesn't even have to
happens,
tell
it's
the
gonna
guy
be
that
her
she's
say.
pregnant.
Mhm.
Fam, she can literally be pregnant, have an abortion, and not tell the guy.
And he
The guy
won't
will be
even know.
oblivious.
Mhm.
You get me? So
So it's sad.
It's a sticky one. It's sad.
He can never say, but it will be her decision.
That's why you only have sex in relationships, guys.
And when you're ready to have a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, even when we was talking about that Alabama thing, Alabama, whatever, potato. Talking about that thing, yeah. Like I even saw that I'm not sure if I'm not 100% on this, so don't quote me. But like it was like, even if say you get raped by a family member, yeah, that they still force you to have the baby. So deep that, yeah, when incest, when you have incest, yeah, so say if you get pregnant through incest, yeah, apparently the baby's gonna come out with deformities. That is like a very, 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 very high possibility that the baby's gonna come out with deformities, yeah. So now, deep it this way, she got raped, so she got that mental trauma from raped by a family member, so that's even worse now. And then like it's incest, yeah. So now she's pregnant through that, the baby's gonna come out with deformity, and then they're saying, yeah, you still have to have this baby. That's flipping mad. That's flipping mad. So yeah, it's a tat thing. But talking about like just rape in general, because that's a topic that's come up. I've seen a lot on social media or whatever. Fam, what do you think goes through these people's head, yeah, when this shit happens, fam? Because there's even a thread on Twitter, like I said the other day, it was probably like 2 months ago, fam. There's even a thread on Twitter that was talking about the uni people, yeah, and the sexual assault in uni in the Midlands and shit like that. Yeah, and they were seeming like it was a common thing, fam. Fam, what do you think is going through these people's heads, fam? Because that's mad.
It's just demonic, man. That's all I can say.
It's some random trying to just take advantage of girls who may be highly intoxicated and that, you know, just
not even that, fam.
Now that we're talking about this, recently on Twitter, I've been seeing there was this girl that her drink got spiked. Is that the word?
Spiked you?
Yeah. And then she ended up in hospital and whatever. Then even more people started to come out saying, yeah, my drink got spiked. It's just like, but why though?
That is, but fam, do you think, I'm not even trying to make excuses for these men that are doing it. Do you think they have flipping mental issues, fam?
some might.
Fam,
Do you think they have mental issues?
some of them could, but then some of them is just like, they just have no
To
heart.
me, it makes no sense, yeah? If a girl doesn't want to do it, then why do you even want to do it? Fam,
no pleasure in
fam, if it doesn't look like she wants to do it, she's not enjoying it, I guarantee I don't want to do it, because fam, like where's the pleasure?
Exactly.
Fam, because I get pleasure out of making her happy. You get me? So if she's not happy, what am I getting? I'm getting nothing, fam. So really, in my mind, it makes no sense. You must be tapped. You get me? So I'm thinking they must have some mental issues up there, because that's the only way, like, because you can't be roasting that much. The roast is never that mad. You get me?
But the thing is, you know, some people are just so tapped, like, they probably enjoy it. Like, if a girl is fighting for you to get off them, sort of thing. Because I remember I was watching one film, this guy, like, he had a wife or whatever, but his, don't know what to call it, but what he liked was, like, acting out like the girl was getting raped, something like that.
Oh, he'd been watching.
But it was,
got some weird fetishes.
it was so tapped. So, yeah. So that's what him and his wife would do.
And she'd do it as well?
She would do it.
Oh, shit. Did they have, like, a safe word?
I don't know.
Okay.
He ended up dying.
Huh?
He ended up dying.
He died?
Yeah.
He died?
He had like a heart attack or something.
What?
Yeah.
He had a heart attack. What the fuck?
And the thing is that when they and he handcuffed her to the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, and he died while
And
she
then
was
he died.
He died
So
while
then
she
she
was
was just
handcuffed.
there like
Naked.
Like,
Oh,
you
shit.
gonna finish me off?
She must have thought he was acting. He must have thought he was acting. Hey, stop playing around, fam. Jonathan, wake up, fam. She was... Nah, fam.
because you know, like when we're talking about rape right now, we're not even thinking of them mad scenarios, like, you know, like if a girl's just walking on the street and then somebody's just, I don't know, dragging her to the bushes or something, and she's fighting. Yeah, and then the girl's fighting for her life or whatever. Like, in them cases, what is actually going through the person's head? Because right now we're only talking about when the girl's like, oh, no, I don't want to do it, but they still do it and whatever. But, you know, there are mad cases where the guy's literally forcing himself.
Them people there, those guys there, they definitely have mental issues. Yeah, because it's like stuff like pedophilia. Yeah, to me, for you to be a pedophile, you must have like something mentally wrong with you.
Their head is finished.
Do you get me?
Definitely.
You get me? You must have something mentally wrong with you, because how are you getting aroused by fam. Do you get me? So there, I think you have a mental issue. So the same way with that, I think those people that go out, as you said, the girls walking down the street and you find it like arousing to
It's
like
just-
flipping
it's
grab
just
her,
nasty.
and she's screaming at you saying no, you got mental issues.
Because
That's
some
what
of
I
them
see.
people that their motive is literally, okay, let me go out this time and get a girl to rape her.
Yeah,
It's sickening.
they're mentally unstable. So I think with people like that, they need to go to flipping those mental institutions and get sorted out because there's
Definitely.
obviously something wrong there. You're not normal. There's a chemical imbalance.
Yeah,
You
there's
see me?
something wrong.
So that's why I say maybe it's not to a bigger degree, but the man them that maybe not even going as far as rape, just sexual assault that are forcing themselves on females when the girl clearly don't want it then I'm telling you must have a chemical imbalance there, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. The girl saying no, and it even gets so far where the girl just thinks, "Fuck it, let me just say yes, pretend I'm enjoying, so this can be over." I even read I think I saw a video or read a thing where the girl was like, "I say no so much, he kept going, so I just had to pretend that I orgasmed, so he'll leave me alone." You get me? If it gets to that state and you're forcing it that much, bro.
You need to
You're
leave
tapped.
this, you need to leave
mental
this planet, fam.
mental stuff going
What
on
do you
there.
think about men them, sexual assaulting girls in clubs, touching, whether it's just touching their ass or, because there's some men that do that. I've witnessed it in clubs.
I've
Like,
seen it
man,
still.
the girls will be walking past, grab
going,
their nyash.
sorry.
You know what I
Fam,
mean?
you know
They're
that-
like,
Move,
they're
man.
like,
Fam,
Move,
they-
they're
man.
like, oh, sorry.
Fam, they move past here. They can literally just go like this but they put their hand there. They go, "Oh, sorry," then bam, and then walk past, and then they go to their brother. "Hey, I touched that still." Like they're gassed, fam.
They expect
Like,
ratings as well.
it's better rating than I touched that still. You see that thing of it, fam? Yeah, that's a bit mad still. I don't understand. I don't really understand because what are you getting out of it?
Exactly.
I don't really understand.
Yeah, like man, them should G-check their boys as well, because sometimes man, them they know their boys are doing that kind of rubbish, but they're not having that conversation with them. You know what I mean? Like I was expecting Mike to agree with me.
No, sorry,
But,
100%.
like, 'cause I know there's some
I'm
cases
listening.
where, some man that don't know is their boys who are doing
Yeah.
getting away with that kind of rubbish.
But they didn't say anything.
I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I can't relate. Like my boys, like the people I associate with, I know they'll never do that. Do you get me? So I'll never have to G-check them. But if one of my boys was to do something like that, I'll definitely G-check him. And if like God forbid one of my boys was to ever like sexually assault a girl or something, he wouldn't be my boy though.
Yeah.
Big man thing, because I'm not gonna lie. I feel I'm a good judge of character. Yeah. So I can kind of tell when guys would do that kind of stuff. And when I can tell you do that kind of stuff, like I keep my distance because I don't really want to be associated with someone like that. Your energies will rub off on me and I might start doing some
Yeah, it's
stupidness as
true.
well, fam. So but 100% the man them that are with those kind of people, G-check your fucking guys, fam. Because that's a bit mad. How can you cater for the guy going, man grab that when I walk past, and you're
Deep
spudding back,
in.
go,
Yeah.
that thing there, my jigger, nah, fam, you're moving a bit mad still. Yeah,
Also,
Yeah,
can men be raped?
Can men be
Yeah.
raped?
bro, 1,000,000,000,000,000% men can be raped. I'm telling you right now, I don't wanna make it seem like flip the script too much, but girls are sly rapists, fam. Do you know they don't take no?
Of course, they.
I don't think they know how to take rejection. Big man thing,
They don't know what rejection
they
is.
can't
They
take
don't
no. Fam, bro, they'll be moving to you, you're like, nah. Fam, they won't take it, they'll get mad. They get mad. Bro,
Drag your name in a group chat, you know.
trust me, you drag your name, fam. You'll be lipsing or whatever. Then they try and move on to something sexual. And say if you're actually not really on it, you think, oh my God, like I kind of want to dip, I don't even want to be here anymore, And you kind of push it aside, They're not having it.
Yeah.
They're not having it.
You
They
girls
get
are bad.
mad.
You girls are bad.
You girls, I'm not. And if you flip the
You
script,
girls, it's not every girl.
It's not
girls,
every
innit?
girl, but girls-
All you girls, innit? Just
girls, I'm
some
not gonna
of you
lie,
girls.
it's
I
been
think
Some girls, in fact, maybe the minority actually, but
I think men can be raped as well, but it's just a thing where legally they can't be raped.
yeah. Apparently, if you're not penetrated, you can't be
You
raped.
can't be
You get me?
raped.
So the only way a guy can be raped is by another guy.
Yeah.
But what girls do are rapey. You get me?
Yeah.
What some girls do is a bit rapey.
female sexually assaulting males is real, you know. Some like, I've witnessed in the club, like uni raves and that. So girls, they'll grab the guy's piece.
Bro, I was in the club
Grab
with
his-
my
grab
I was
his
I was
bum.
in the club with my boy. I kid you not, I don't know who this girl was. I don't know the backstory to be honest, But I was with my boy. We were in smokers area, just whatever.
Yeah.
And then this girl ran up to my boy and just grabbed his piece, yeah, and was like, I know you want it. I know you want it. My boy was like this going, I don't want it. I don't want it, yeah. Her girls had to drag her away. Her girls had to drag her away, yeah. And I was like to my boy, what the flip? What happened, fam? He goes, I don't know. I was like, do you know her? He's like, nah, fam, nah. I just caught a wine with her in the club. Yeah, and I was like, bro, like, what is going on? Do you get me?